Hello, I'm Mr. Berry.
Hi, I'm Miss Sleepy.
Welcome to Living in Tennessee Bottoms. If you're new to our channel, we'd like to ask one thing of you. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because me and Miss Sleepy, we can do just about anything, but one thing we can't do is grow this channel without you.
Hello, welcome to my channel, Living in Tennessee Bottoms. I'm going to be making some monster cookies, and I really need my stand-up mixer for that, but it won't come on. So I've got this little mixer out, and I've already got started, but I don't know how well it's going to do. I might have to do everything by hand. But it takes 2 sticks of butter, your monster cookies. And I haven't made this very often, so I'm going to look at my recipe. And I'm going to put some brown sugar, and it takes 1.5 cups of brown sugar. And then it takes white sugar. It's going to take 1/2 cup of white sugar. So I'm going to try to mix this with this mixer. And it's not mixing very good. I'm going to use my spoon. I'm gonna just try to mix it with this spoon. You know, you have appliances and you really want them to last forever, you know, but they don't. I mean, that right there has been a very good mixer, and I understand if it plays out on me. So if it can't be fixed, that's fine. But nobody likes anything to tear up, so. Been kind of like an old friend, that mixer right there, so I'm gonna hate to give it up. So we're gonna put our peanut butter in there. It takes 1/2 cup of peanut butter. Well, I hope everybody's having a good day today. Later on today, I'm having a little minor surgery. It's I've got this growth on my eye that they're gonna remove. So it's not cataract, it's a big long name for it. And if I don't have it removed, it can go over my pupil and I won't be able to see. So I'm having that done today. So, but it's gonna be a little while, so I thought I'd get in the kitchen and make these cookies. So. Yeah, I think a stand-up mixer would do the job, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to do it with my hand. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put my vanilla in it because it's liquid. Yeah, you're gonna have to have some muscles to put all this together. I sure didn't know that mixer was tore up. As I got it out, and I try to turn it on and just would not come on. Or if I knew that, I would have started another recipe, but this right here is gonna be hard to stir up. So he's gonna take you. I got my butter. I got a cup of butter in it, a half a cup of peanut butter, half a cup of sugar, and a cup and a half of brown sugar. And I got my vanilla. Then it calls for a cup and a half of oats. So I'm gonna put my oats in there. I'm gonna try to stir each one up the best I can. I'm not as strong as I used to be. But what did people do when we didn't have mixers? They had to just do it by hand, didn't they? Okay, I got my oats in there. And now my flour is a cup and a half of flour. You know, the cookies are one of my favorite desserts. I love cookies because you can just eat them on the go. And this recipe right here is it's gonna be like a hearty cookie. You can eat it. You can eat it, and you won't really want another one because one cookie probably fill you up. So get that flour stirred in. I don't think my hand mixer would do this at all. And it calls for 2 eggs. My eggshells, I always give my eggshells back to the chickens. And we've got some baby chickens right now. We've got 5 baby chickens, and we got about 2 more that's trying to hatch out some more. So we're gonna have a lot of babies on the farm. Well, I have to say this right here is a little bit of a challenge doing it by hand. Okay. Okay, now we're going to, it calls for half a cup of pecans, but I like pecans. I'm gonna go ahead and put a whole cup in it. And then it calls for a cup of M&Ms. And chocolate chips, it calls for chocolate chip, 3/4 cup of chocolate chips. And then I'm gonna mix this up a little bit. Then it calls for 2.5 cups of Rice Krispies. So this right here is, like I said, it's a really hearty cookie. So, and it's a delicious cookie. Make sure I get everything stirred up. How's y'all weather doing? Today it's kind of cloudy, but it's so warm outside. It's I know we're not gonna have these warm days very long. It won't be long, it'll be a hot days of summer. So these days like this, you should really enjoy them, because we won't have them very long. Seems like we always go from winter to summer. So, okay, I got that stirred up, and now I'm gonna try to put this Rice Krispies in here. And that right there is 2.5 of cups of Rice Krispies. These Rice Krispies will just give it a little crunch. You need to work all that in. Okay, I'm going to stir this up a little bit more and put them on my cookie sheet, and then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes, and then I'll bring you right back when I put them in the oven. Okay, I got done with my cookies and they turned out really good. And I was going to tell you, I had some of these candy eyes, and they're called Monster Cookies. So I put some eyes on these Monster Cookies. So the kids, they would really enjoy seeing Monster Cookies with eyes. So you can buy this, and these candy eyes has lasted me forever. I've used them over the years for different things. So I hope you try these Monster Cookies, and y'all have to say a prayer for me today as I go and do this little eye surgery. It's kind of making me nervous anytime you do any kind of procedure. So keep me in prayer, and I hope y'all have a good day. Until next time, God bless.